Uh, good morning, YouTube.
Good morning.
My name is Melissa.
I'm Rhonda.
So, Rhonda and I are just chatting, about what we could talk about today. And I said, I checked the good news. It's called goodnewsnetwork.org because I wanted to talk about something good, something else. Something else doesn't exist.
And I said, I got nothing.
Yeah, no, it's like the whole everything on Good News. Oh wait, here's a guy. Here's how the world came together to celebrate Captain Tom's 100th birthday and his fundraiser, which probably went to COVID. Everything on here somehow relates to
COVID.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers got through his own periods of quarantine as a boy because he had breathing problems. You see how it's not that's not about COVID, but it's about isolation. It's about like everything somehow
you can't escape it.
Comes back to like greenhouse gases are dropping because people are staying home. Okay, because of COVID, right? Like Italian student stranded in Spain finds her cab driver who drove her 900 miles home for free because of the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
See my point? It all of it is somehow related to the COVID. You cannot get away from it. And I understand that it's troubling. It's a disaster. I get it. I'm just tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of
talk about it. I don't think anyone really wants to talk about it anymore.
Just all there is to talk about? Really?
I don't know. It's like at the forefront of everybody's mind. How is everybody else feeling? Do we have anybody?
Good morning, Kate, Janet, Renata, Joe, and Aaron. Rhonda and I are over it today.
We're over it. We're over talking about it.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. So here's what we could talk about. I'm going to tell you about my day. It has nothing to do with Corona.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to read my prayer books. And then I'm going to work on a video, which I've been having a very hard time conceptualizing because it's one of the jobs or one of the hard parts of my job is being given a piece of information that is all numbers and then said, make a movie. Okay. So it's taken me a while. Finally, I got some images, but I'm going to conceptualize a video to be inspiring. And I have school. I'm hoping it goes better than it did yesterday. It's been taking 3 hours of my day to do homeschool, which I'm just overjoyed about. And then I'm going to walk, I guess, and do some bar. I need to get back into my toning with the bar. I'm feeling a little soft.
I did. Kim had, it's not the best time, but because my family's always, and Frank gets home earlier lately anymore. He's home by like 6, which is unusual because he's always used to be home by like 7:30. So now I'm like trying to have dinner ready earlier. So I had it pretty much prepped, but I'm like, I was like, Kim did, she did like a power flow yoga at 5:30, which isn't ideal time at my house. Mm-hmm. But I was so glad I did it because it was like the hardest workout I've had, I think, this whole quarantine. I mean, running's hard and stuff, and it's really hard for me, but it's like, it's different than like and so what she did was like, it was like a interval yoga kind of. So it was kind of, it was very, very hard.
That's good.
So there was like cardio in it too. Mm-hmm. So that was good. So I was glad I did that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I feel like Quarantino's kind of given us the side today. It's like he doesn't want to look directly at the camera anymore,
He's over it too.
He's over
Quarantino and I had a chat yesterday, and
mm-hmm. he's like
talked out about it. He's mad that I named him Quarantino.
Oh yeah, because his name is actually like Michelangelo or something.
Right.
He just wants to go back to the sewers and his pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna find out exactly what his name is because I don't remember. I think he's Leonardo, to be honest with you.
I was just gonna say I do think it's like Leonardo or
I
something
think it's
like that.
Leonardo.
So
Not that it matters to anything, but what does matter doesn't matter, you know?
my daughters are really into this show, Outer Banks.
Oh, I've heard I should watch it. It's good, huh?
Yeah, like I've watched a couple shows and it's actually pretty interesting. I haven't the night Frank was gone, we watched a few episodes and I haven't watched since because I just haven't had a chance, but it's pretty good. And my daughters now, they're obsessed. And actually Brit's
Which one are they obsessed with?
they're obsessed with the whole like facade of it. They're like living in I think their summer is going to be living their own Outer Banks world.
The Outer Banks is cool, man. We've been to the Outer Banks twice for our family vacation.
So and Brit's
always wondered where
Aiden is now pretty into the Outer Banks.
Oh, Brit's Aiden.
Yeah.
My niece Taylor and Emma are into the Outer Banks. They were talking about it the other day, showed me the pics of the guys, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I could watch it, I guess, but I don't.
Considers herself a pogue.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
You'll have to watch.
Yeah. Is it sort of like The Outsiders? What was The Outsiders?
It's like a certain group. Mm-hmm. So there's like the Pogues and the Cougs.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Like the rich white kid gangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Yeah, I can see why. I mean, it's kind of entertaining. I definitely have to say. And I know if I was a teenager, I would have loved it too.
So guys, I didn't put eyebrows on my face. It's the first time. I was telling Rhonda that I haven't applied makeup. It's my first Corona day without my eyebrows or any makeup at all. That's it. I wear makeup every day. That's like my thing. It's how I like, okay, put on the day, like get ready for the day. Today, no. I said, yeah, forget it. I'm tired of this crap. Rhonda's worried about me. She keeps texting me. Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just living the dream. The Corona.
The difference between her and I is I talk everything out.
I don't understand why we gotta talk all this.
She kind of goes into her shell.
I just need to like process it. I don't need to talk about it.
The way I process is through talking. So
I process a little differently. I like to just, let's just not worry about it. Go away. I'll be fine. I'm fine. I internalize, she externalizes. That's the difference between Rhonda and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kate's with me. Kate's like, come on, suck it up, man. Put it back in your pocket and deal with it later. Jeez. It's something I'm sure I'll burden my therapist with when I'm like in my 70s or something.
No, I'm definitely an externalizer.
Yeah, Rhonda totally. She's all over me.
And if
what is I got a question for you from Kathy. She says, Tilavaha shirt, Rhonda?
The what?
What's your shirt say?
Oh, my shirt says
the Y.
Ironically, it says we're here for good.
We're here for good. Oh, it's a do-gooder. Oh yeah, one of the do-gooders. No, it's just a Y shirt, Kath. Kathy's the externalizer. She's got a house full of men though. She's had all boys. So she externalizes. I have a friend of mine. Janet says only one more week of school. I know it's true. And then what? And then it's just like, what? And then come August. How am I going to entertain all these people until August? I got Grace coming out of her skin. That one's going to lose her mind soon, dude.
Well, mine, and everyone can judge me how they want, but I have initiated. Friends are social distance. They can come over and hang out outside.
Yeah.
I'm at this point, they're both teenagers and I worry for their mental health as at this point in the game. They don't
Yeah.
have their normal things to like, they need that.
Right.
They don't
I
have to.
I feel like I've asked Grace if she wants to do like social distancing bike rides or something like that. She's like, hmm, hmm, yeah. She's 13 and I don't know, like she is a bit of an internalizer. I don't know where she got it. But she like will text me in the middle of the night, you know? I'm like, oh crap. So I don't know. We got to get out of town is what I think. That's what I think. Like I just want to get out of town. So I'm
Yeah,
looking
I
for
was looking at Destin again today to go
yeah, man.
pack the car and go
My
for a few days.
sister-in-law and brother-in-law from Tennessee, the Nashvillians, they busted it down to Gulf Shores, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did they?
Yep. And Grace is like, why don't we do that? I'm like, because your father works here. Like he's still employed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do it. Florida's open, you know, Kate's here, loving the openness of it. And I think, yeah, I'd love to. I think if this deal in July doesn't go through, I'm going somewhere. I don't know. I'll rent an RV or I don't know what I'm gonna do, but
Yeah.
oh
Did you get your RV? Are you?
no, it fell through. Somebody made a better offer.
Oh, and then another one will come up.
Yeah.
Another one.
Well, that's what I said to Jamie. First of all, I think it was too big. It was like bigger than
Yeah,
the
you said it might be
hang
too big
tight.
for
Hang tight. I know there's a child. Oh wait, hold 1 second. His dog start barking. Clay's just watching YouTube. So yeah, my vibe on the campers, just like anything else, wasn't meant to be. I found some others that are perfectly lovely. Georgetown in July, that is out of town. Yeah, I know, Dad. I know, Dad. I know.
that. What is?
Georgetown is where we go this year,
Oh,
South Carolina. So I'm saying July, it's happening. I mean, by July, come on.
yeah, I mean, that's like 2 months, over 2 months, right? Because you're into July.
And July 17th, mid-July. It's like over 2 months from now. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Morning, Britt. All right, so oh, Kathy says the Flatlanders, they asked us Flatlanders to stay away from Upper Michigan and Wisconsin. Yeah, see, I wonder how they're doing with that. Would they have no revenue if their people aren't coming in for the summer? You know,
Oh,
it's gonna
right.
be rough, right?
That's
It's like,
they kind of rely on, especially Michigan. They
yeah,
really rely on it. That
yeah, I think Upper Wisconsin's the same way. Like they just have like their cottage people. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Here we are.
Here we go again.
So back into it. Here it is. Corona. Last night, I have to tell you,
I really do feel bad for the beer.
the beer.
I'm just gonna say that. I feel bad for Corona.
Oh yeah, it's taking a bad rap.
I mean, the poor.
Yeah, their sales are probably up though. You know.
No, I actually think they're not.
Oh really? I know.
It's affecting them deeply.
Um, last night I was laying in bed and I was listening to my boys talk because they share a room and they're just like, you know, unwinding or whatever.
Yeah.
And I keep hearing Corona, 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 Corona. I'm like, what are they talking about? So they're both like hypothesizing on how school might go, right? And Clay's like, what if we can't go? What did he say? Somehow they got on the like, you won't be able to go to school with everybody. Or you, oh no, you have to social distance while you're at school. And Clay's like, that's going to be a problem come kickball, right? Like, what are we going to do at recess? that's all I can hear about. He's like, kickball? What? I can't play kickball. Hey, why would I go to school if I can't play kickball? Kathy says, my parents have a place there. They pay taxes and they're 8 months out of the year. They're up there right now. They have 5 kids, said screw Wisconsin and go. Yeah. I mean, I guess at some point people are going to just stop going. Britt pays her property tax up there, so why shouldn't she go? They pay their taxes up there.
Right. Yeah.
Hi, Bear. Hi. Should you put on some clothes? She doesn't want to hang out with me. She wants to hang out with you. You're fun and young. Oh, gosh. You want to watch TV? We'll watch TV. Oh, okay. He's wearing his underpants, Captain Underpants. The kid doesn't like clothes. He's 8. Still can't get him to wear clothes.
No.
Well, he used to come in, like when he was in preschool, he'd walk in the door right here, garage door, just strip down to his underpants. Leave him right there, all the clothes.
It's like taking your coat off. I mean.
Yeah, exactly. At home, underpants for that kid. Can you imagine how awkward that would feel? I think that would feel so awkward just to walk around in my underpants.
Well, at our age, yes.
I don't care. I don't care how old you are. If Jamie comes home and he takes his clothes off in the basement by the washing machine, and then he walks upstairs in his underpants, and I think it's weird. I've told him before, I'm like, you got a teenage daughter. You can't be walking around the house in your underpants. I just don't think that's right. But now it seems to be fine because she locks herself in a room 99% of the time anyway. Teenagers. All right. So everybody has, Jake was the same way with clothes or lack thereof. Josh must be the same way. Janet says, it's okay. it's okay. What else we got going today? Anything exciting?
Nope. I got nothing, I don't think. But did you guys check out those cute little boxes? I posted them yesterday on DNA. They are cute little care packages. If they're like, there's a $20 price point, 30 and a 40. So
I am really interested in those, glasses. Those Gooder glasses.
Yeah, they're great. I'm hooked on them actually. They honestly don't slip when you run. It's crazy.
That's really fantastic. Yeah. Here's what I want to talk to you about, Ron. What do you got going on for Mother's Day? Tell me about your plan. Are you just going to get spoiled left and right? Are they just going to?
I tried to ask what the plan was. Like I said, my husband he's a little crabby.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're all a little crabby, I guess. We're all, it is what it is. Everybody does. Like, I was trying to get some information yesterday because I think we'll probably go to my mom's Saturday, normal. Try to watch church and whatever. And then I mentioned to him about going. I said, Sunday we could take a ride to your mom's and bring her a flower, because I know he's feeling in prison right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of saying. So
I was thinking it might be a good morning for us to start our tennis lessons.
Yeah, I gotta find my racket. I have 2, because Frank and I both worked at Sears. That's basically how we met, in the hardware department. So, and it was, we attained a lot of things from Sears when we worked there, because when you're working at a place like that, a lot of stuff goes, like it goes clearance and you can buy it for like a couple bucks or, so it was great for starting out married couple, because, we bought our lawnmower cheap and we brought all this stuff cheap.
Yeah.
Not rambling. But yeah, I know there's 2 tennis rackets. They've never been used. And they're in even the packaging, like
Yeah.
They have a
cover. Yeah, the cover and everything.
So did you check
the shed yet?
I checked the shed. I didn't pull out, there's a lot of stuff piled on, so I need to probably, they might be buried somewhere.
Yeah. Kathy asks, does Rhonda's husband work from home?
No, he does not. He works for a wood company in the city. and they're considered essential. Actually, they supplied the lumber for McCormick Place there, so they're considered essential. But business is very, very slow now. So.
Janet's got a lovely evening ahead of her.
Does she?
She's making dinner, and they're going to have steaks on the grill and homemade French onion soup, maybe baked potatoes, and then they're going to try to make an orange velvet cake. I've never even heard of that before.
Oh, I haven't either. That sounds kind of good, though.
We're planning on playing tennis, I think, if I can, is over there by
Central?
Not Central, like right downtown by Front Street, there's a tennis court.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, in the Village Green.
Yeah, that's the one, Village Green. I think that'd be ideal.
That would be ideal, I think.
I mean, tennis is socially distant.
Allowed.
If they tell us you can't play tennis, the world is ending. So far apart from each other.
I think you could play tennis. If you can play golf, you should be able to play tennis.
That is what I'm saying. Totally. Absolutely.
So,
not a coffee, guys.
I would think that would. So what's your plan for the Mother's
Day? I don't really have a plan. I mentioned to the people wanted to know what they were going to cook. I said, I don't care. I want to go out. I need like a little bit of a break. I would like to I said, I don't really know what I would do.
Yeah.
That's why I thought playing tennis would be nice. Because I do feel like this is the 53rd day of self quarantining or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, I'm just kind of like, I want to stop being the one that makes breakfast, lunch, and dinner and, does all this stuff. I need to get out, but then I get out and it's like, you can't do anything. There's nothing to do if you go out.
Hikes and walks and stuff.
Yeah, I do that already. Hikes and walks.
Actually, that's why I like my Naperville walk is quite nice.
Oh yeah, the river walk.
The river is so beautiful there, and you can walk literally right along it. And then there's a few things like ice cream shops open and stuff. So there's that sense of normalcy to get some ice cream, or some people have been getting like food and taking it, how they have that big sledding hill, taking it over there to eat, like have a picnic or whatever. And it's kind of nice because it's like there's people around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, me I like the sense of people.
I do know that about you.
So
when I went on my walk, I walked up to Settlers and there were tons of people out.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yeah.
And it made for an interesting walk with the dog because she's like
she was probably overstimulated.
Oh my gosh. Passing out. And then Jamie pulled up, so she was lucky to get a ride home. Janet says they're throwing boys out at the schools for jumping the fence. Well, yeah, I'm not going to jump a fence to play tennis. I mean, I'm 43. I will definitely just enter a tennis court that is available. If there isn't one available, I'll just,
that would make for some good video, though.
Yeah.
Us climbing a fence to play tennis.
We're so dedicated to our sport.
That would be
never played.
And one of us falling and killing ourselves in the midst.
I gotta tell you, Rhonda, when I was young, I was pretty good at badminton. So if that transfers to tennis, you better watch out.
I liked badminton. I even have some badminton. Get some stuff in my.
Where are those?
Those are in the shed. I found those.
Oh, you found those?
There they are. I'm like, no, those are badminton.
Badminton is fun. Badminton you can play in the yard, right?
I love badminton.
Yeah, badminton was good times. I enjoyed that quite a bit in PE.
Yeah, I did too.
I also liked racquetball. I took that.
I love racquetball.
Yeah, racquetball was cool.
I was at a gym where
probably not considered social distancing.
No,
because you're in a box together.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing with someone.
Back in the day, there was handball.
Yeah, I never did that. I'm not that Italian. I'm not even Italian at all. Handball to me seems very Italian, doesn't it?
I think it is. All my great uncles played it.
That's what you got to do when you got nothing, right? You get a ball, let's play handball. Open on the construction around. I don't know, Renata. I don't know. She said, I wonder if it's open with all the construction around Village Green. I don't know. You guys are totally going to depress me if I can't play tennis. It's all I really am looking for. It's all I've got to look forward to. is to play tennis. And now I can't. Now everybody's like, you can't even play tennis. All right, let's wrap this show up. Bocce ball, foosball. Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, I got a bocce ball set.
I got a bocce ball set. Hold on, just 1 sec.
So
yeah, let's wrap it up because it's one of those mornings we're just sort of over it.
Yeah, we are over it.
You can play here only if it's with your family. We got kicked out for playing the other people because we're all touching the ball.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
What?
Kathy
Wait, what
says,
happened?
Kathy, this is Kathy. Okay. Cottage girl.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She says you can play here only if it's with your family. They got kicked out for playing with other people because they're all touching the same ball. The world is
it's really getting a little insane. And just my personal opinion, it's getting a little insane.
Maybe we can wear rubber gloves.
Yeah. Then what?
And then we're playing tennis with rubber gloves. We got the PPE.
Well, I would like to take Angelina out to a softball field and just like.
I saw people doing that. I did.
Yeah.
Over by the Y, there were some folks, dad and like his kid.
On the Y field?
On the baseball field. Yeah, they were just doing it. I don't know if you're allowed to
go there and she could at least hit some balls. I wish like the batting cages were open. Like, I mean, that sounds by yourself. All you do is you go in the cage by yourself.
Joe thinks we should wear gloves to play tennis.
Who?
Joe. Mr. Joe.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Mr. Joe.
Mr. Joe. Okay, so today's Jesus Calling is really good, but I also wanted to just mention, just because I feel like we're all kind of looking for that purpose. And my pastor in his new sermon series, revisiting one of his old books, which is something I feel like we're kind of doing with Maverick, with our food drive and the next thing and all the things we want to do. And it's called Life on Mission. Mm-hmm. It really talks about just the little things, not meaning you have to go to Africa to perform missioning, but really just being that, living your life on mission with just even your neighbors, just, I think it's really a good, I'm trying to read another book. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm like ADD reading. I'm like reading a little here, reading a little there, but I guess that's just my personality. So I don't know. I'm all over the place.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I know.
All right. So here we go.
Okay, here we go.
But today's Jesus Calling is really good for us today, at least for me. I'm speaking for myself.
Speaking for yourself and for your crazy friend.
If you learn to trust me, really trust me, with your whole being, then nothing can separate you from my peace. Everything you endure can be put to good use by allowing it to train you in trusting me. This is how you foil the works of evil, growing in grace through the very adversity that was meant to harm you. Joseph was a prime example of this divine reversal, declaring to his brothers, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. Do not fear what this day or any day may bring your way. Concentrate on just trusting me and on doing what needs to be done. Relax in my sovereignty. Remember that I go before you as well as with you into each day. Fear no evil, for I can bring good out of every situation. you will ever encounter. It's Isaiah 26, verse 4. Trust in the Lord always, for the Lord God is the eternal rock. As hard as that is sometimes on certain days, it's what we got to do.
It's what we are called to do.
Yes.
Well, I hope you all can do it well today.
Bye.
Adios. See you tomorrow.